Hey there. We have got a few things to say. So first of all, they dropped transport fee for free. Uh, they just they dropped it. So obviously we're on City Skylines today, but that's notable. I'm probably not going to make a reaction video to it. There will also be some new content. All I'm going to say is if you like EI gaming, maybe you should go subscribe to my other channel called EI2, which should be linked on EI. Let me just check. If you go on the channel page, if you click on the channel icon and go to featured channels, EI2, which is annoyingly the one without EI, there might be, it's more of a reaction video, but it's a reaction to a game video that might be coming out soon. So that just keep an eye on that. There is already a gaming video on there, but it's a bit of a weird thing. But yeah. So they're saying it's sometime in 26, which gives me some time, but not that much time. Let's say later 2026. I'm assuming it's probably gonna be over a year, so I need to be really, really quick with VO Corp. I want to finish VO Corp and then have maybe 2 weeks to just prepare. If I don't get a game early, hopefully I might be able to sneak away into getting the game early. But anyways, we're playing City Skylines at the present. Nice and relaxed. Nice and relaxing. Feeling under the weather? No worries. It will soon be a new day with different weather. It was diabolical. Actually, that's not that diabolical. Where did I put my drink? Water. I might as well. No, but I've broken my other bottle, and I don't know where my cup's gone. I'll find it. What's here? There we go. We can see our chat. We can then start playing. Check. Milestone. We do get all 20. It's actually we only need to get 70,000 odd. Energy. That's another thing. What did I raise taxes to? Economy. We'll up it to 13%. If they start complaining, I'll drop it to 12. You can go watch the previous live stream. Yeah, I know we're doing original. So I haven't actually got City Skylines to do because I wasn't really playing. I might get it soon. Eventually. Doing. Oh, yeah, those guys. Oh, have I just not got enough energy at all? Yeah. We're gonna up the budget to 85%. And I know it doesn't matter, but it does matter. You know what? I'm not gonna modify the nighttime ones. Why will do them to 75? And if there's ever complaints or problems from not having enough. There's nothing I ever complain about. Because I don't think it is. There really isn't enough energy. We can up it to 90. Wasn't this all green? Yeah, it is. Just not building very quick. No. How was traffic light? 95. This is kind of starting to develop into a main road. I think they meet each other and don't have any other junctions. There's B8 there. Oh yeah. I forgot. Oh, we can just spawn natural disasters. If I want to just set a forest on fire. I don't know, deforest an area. Or I just want to force an earthquake. This seems like, you know, when I get shelters and repair crews, we're going to turn that on for a special live stream. 95, I reckon there might be some traffic on the highway, but motorway. Well, highway kind of is a motorway. Haven't got enough power, even though we have got so much power. Just enough. A megawatt that's only 1,000,000 watts. So we're only producing 7,000,000 watts, and we're using 6,000,000. Hive City. I would. Okay, what's happened? For water. There we go. Not. We're gonna up it to 120. Five. Oh, are you kidding? 135. Um. And then what we're gonna do is cut it down to 110, maybe. Oh, it's water not. Water we just need to. Now what? We're gonna have to up the water budget for a week, maybe a bit, but my idea for water is I'm gonna try and make it so I'm gonna place another water spout basically. I have 2,000, 3,500. And when is the next objective? We got the first one, we're very close to the next one. Understood. District policies. Now, I'll just carry out finances. First of all, we're gonna make a district. I just want to know. So where's? We're gonna start with Small Brush, the residential can all be one. We're gonna then go back to the Small Brush. And then large brush, I don't know, industry. and then also we can go policies. None really. You know what? We can just any new services. We've got medical, and we've got school. But how's traffic? 94%. It is starting to get clogged up on this main road. Because well, now what's that? Still only at 18. If that doesn't immediately get it up to 20. You're producing 10. You're also producing 10. I guess they're producing the hour end of 10. Yeah, I know. Just don't use as much power. Power saving idea might actually be a good idea. Oh yeah, you can get all taxation really. What's the city value like? Something I actually look at is just treasury compared to taxation. The treasury has now a much more insane thing is earnings compared. If you're getting more earnings, but realistically, most bigger. I think it says you're big if you're 8. Yeah, I know. It's such a waste of money. You know what? I'm bored of waiting. We're gonna up all taxes to 29%, which actually isn't that bad. One point, taxes were 100% in England, and I think for the rich at one point, that time was really young ago. But more recently, it has actually been. I mean, the US wanted 70% tax on one person. Tiny town. Ah, those might be useful, but just as oh yeah, still 13%. I like money for the important stuff that we've got. And what kind of schools? We also now get a high school. it's all nice, but something else we're gonna do, and this to me is very important. What we're going to do is we're gonna connect these, and then we're gonna drop the budget for water majorly down. They're basically dead on the same, so we can then up it to 55%. We're definitely making it way more efficient. Oh, it's shop BO now at 100,000. Oh, we're now growing. How's traffic? 94% still. Somehow it's not clogged up itself yet. You know what? We're going to upgrade this road into being main dual carriageway. I do think, as a Brit, a dual carriageway is unnecessary for a village of 1,000. It says tiny town, but tiny town is not. A 300 is not a hamlet. 650 is a worthy village. Tiny town is not. No, it's a small. It's a medium. It's a large village. Boomtown 1800. No, no, no. Definitely no. No, 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 no. I guess in 9 square kilometers, 70,000 people is extremely dense. Like, I have the numbers for Ipswich, Brighton, and Worthing, and they are nowhere near that. There is actually a reason I've got all three. There is some reason. No, I don't even care about the budget now, because it doesn't actually matter that much. It doesn't affect it that much. Can I buy another area? Oh, yeah, yeah, I can. Have we got highways yet? No. Something we are gonna do though is where can we build? Oh, this is the first new time. I'm gonna build. Some houses. Uh. 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 What's that? 400. 241. 800. 800. And then finally 800. Do is I'm gonna select this as commercial, fill industrial, oh, but I didn't actually, we're just gonna make it 800. You know what's the act from here? There we go, and then we can just wait for it to be a much more easily accessible point. Like here. Just now. There we go. And this can now form its own small district. Round. Well, we can make it a Voyage. I wouldn't call this. Water. Haven't you got water? Is there just not enough? Yeah, that's the problem. It's not actually that it's not reaching there. There we go. How's traffic doing? It's actually surprising me how well the traffic is doing. I am eventually going to replace this when I have 6 games odd. This has a population of about 200 odd. I wonder if it's possible to make a district if I just have Hamilton Heights extend and then no, it's not possible to make a district select a bit that's not in the district. Even if I go like here medium, I make a district that's like this shape, and then I remove the obvious middle. It just really does not want. And it's really annoying me. We go. Now, I need to buff energy. Yeah. No, yeah, we can keep it at 120, and then we can add another one. Fees. And that's 1,800. So you know what? That's gonna be a nice thing to add. Not actually in the eye, right? The city has grown up significantly. We're just gonna fill that area up. Housing. Well, this is being built. This is 400. You know what? Yeah, maybe this is a majority of people, but yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. This is just messing about. Trying to build a city. Like, that's on the edge, but I am gonna make one. I'm gonna make this road cut. Freeform. Oh yes, airport areas. I need to do public transport. That's another thing. Hmm. Highway. Freeform. Normally freeform is, one of the major ones. That's why. Uh, change directions. This can then be upgrade. Because this then freeform. This is a very interesting way of doing it, in my opinion. But I think it works. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna connect. Curved. No, that doesn't work. Also, you know what? We might as well just run a high one. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Now, something else we want to do is I want to build a bus stop. But before that, I'm gonna build. You know what? A little housing estate. Not gonna be too spaghetti-fied, but it is gonna have. Uh, fill. Now, anyways, how long have we been live? 33 minutes. So we've got maybe another, half an hour. This is where we're going to put certain stuff that I need to put somewhere. AKA, the Yandfield's going to go here. Post office is going to go a bit further up the road. You know what? We're going to go up to about here. Just so it's not too far. And just so in case I ever want to get to the highway. Or east. You know what? So we're going to have commercial around here. And then industry around here. This can also be commercial, and we'll just extend the commercial back a bit. It's just slowly ramping up into being a monster of a mistake. These guys can get the Great Rock, and these guys get the boat. There we go, yeah. We're just gonna wait. I mean, how are we doing for power? 24%. This has all been, so we've improved this. So how many people live here? This is 1,000 residents. This has 500 odd. This currently has no one living here. I mean, how's the traffic doing here? All good. This is all funneling around this Mesford Junction. You know what? This is going to be an excellent border marker as well. Like these guys can have up to the road. Even a border marker for the road. There we go. Oh yeah, so just check. That should carry us. I mean, how much does this cost? 12,000 up to 0 to 8, 0 to 20. So effectively they're more efficient. Is it twice the, it's a bit more than twice the cost to run. Water. It suddenly jumped up to required industry. We've built up a bit of industry. I don't know where I should put it. You know what? We're gonna have a bit of industry here. There we go. We might as well. This can be its own little. How are we doing? I'm 650. I did start a bit late today, so there's only 27 people living here so far. There's no place. So you know what? On this main road, gonna have police, and if it's affordable, no, it's not really affordable. I just need. We're gonna raise taxes to 29% because I need money. I also need. Hang on. This isn't instant pal, but it basically is. The people are gonna moan about it for a bit, but I personally think it's. I'm just gonna wait a minute until everyone still does desperate complaining. Because you know what, I might as well just save up as much money as possible. If anyone turns red, I might think about something. Wait until I reach 12,000, just for the joy of it, and then we can drop these taxes back down to 13%. I'm still, you know, I mean, if I look at the statistics, Treasury has been a bit dodgy. The budget's shot up, but you look at taxation. You can see whenever I majorly raise taxes, the taxation number spikes. Population has been very rapidly growing. I mean, I did zone all this, but just no one's decided to live here. What's police like? Yeah. How much is this? 10. I can only actually afford 1. I might actually just leave this running for like 20 minutes one day. To earn money. I mean, yeah. I think if I just go here, my treasury is it's higher than taxation. But the budget, taxation is still, taxation is still being the budget. How much is, the budget, by the way? Taxation is about now just under 9,000. The budget is about 5,000. Only 5,000. That's not much. How many tourists are we getting in this city? In our city? None. Makes sense. It's a town of. Well, yeah, we're at town. It says Yive City. That's the eventual goal. Is it? It's a town of 2,500, which is in some places in Britain a village, some places a town. But since a lot of places around, it's like a miniature version of Hadrian's Wall. That's like a miniature Hadrian's Wall, isn't it? So this is the start. We're also going to buy that one to gain the miniature version. That one will give us. I didn't even mean to. That price was actually really, really high. But now I have a miniature version of Hadrian's Wall. And I'm calling it that because, well, it kinda looks like Hadrian's Wall. You can't be mean. Can I destroy this? Or is it in No, I'm not messing with bubble with kind of stretched across this entire area. We need. Yeah. You also need. Are you over usage? Yeah. So what we are just gonna do is I'm gonna up rubbish to 100. I'm gonna go for an up these to be higher and education because I'm struggling. I kind of want to buy some buses now, but that's gonna maybe be next live stream or the end of this live stream. We might be able to get public transport running. To be fair, getting it done even the third live stream, especially how short the first one was, is probably impressive. And we're also building, the entirety of here. This is the Great Rock. But this is the other Great Rock. This is the no idea boat. I have no idea how it got there. That's really not that big, is it? This is Mini Wall. This is not Hadrian, Antonine. I wonder if it's gonna flag up as a topic if I say Hadrian's Wall enough. Hadrian's Wall, Hadrian's Wall, Hadrian's Wall, Hadrian, Emperor Hadrian. I'm just trying to make it so it flags up as a topic. If you go watch, I don't know if it works for the live streams, but yeah. We do need to build some more, I think. Oh, yes, finally some money. No, but that has. Oh, have we got another economy? 85%, just so. I mean, now how much water do we have? Just check for education. We've covered most of this area. We can now. How many people? When do we get 6,000 people? I mean, how much to the next milestone? I don't know. Oh, it's quite a lot. To be fair, we do need to set up public transport. I hear something policies. We don't want to. Yeah, but then what I do is who cares? Recreational use. Why just recreational? Why can't we just completely legalize it and have no voiceover sign? Who's stopping you doing that? How's traffic? How clogged up are we? Fine. This is starting to get busy because, well, it's this area of about 900 people and this area of about 400 people. But then this area has like 1,400, so this is fine, right? No, it's got quite a lot. I'm actually fine with this style of junction because, yeah, it might be a bit overkill. It kind of runs into the city because it kind of just runs in here and then people can run along this main road. Fine, there are some clogged up bits. Well, where do people want to go if I look here? If I look at here where there's most traffic, basically there's a lot of people coming in either across this. I mean, it looks like mostly goods vehicles are coming in from the highway, especially this side. No idea about this side. There are some people who are going around. I didn't realise that was an issue. We'll probably go sort the rest out. Uh, uh, mm, ah, uh, this is 500 residents, 900 residents. Ah, uh, There we go. I reckon we've been on for just under an hour. Yeah. I'm gonna try and get over an hour, please. How much water? No, I'm just gonna do in the temp. Well, I'm just trying to save money, so can we drop it down to 100? I think we can. Yeah, and save gigantic amounts of money. Traffic is 94. It's starting to get clogged up here. Fine round here. This is getting clogged up. But I mean, this is such. I mean, we've only got 3,004. You know, I'm gonna try and aim for the next milestone. What was I? What do I need? And we've done most of the education around here. Might as well add on one. Try and cover the entire region schools. Alternate word, distance 2 straight. And so what we're just going to do is fill this entire area. It's like that already. And we're also just going to extend that there. No, this is coastal. This really bends round, doesn't it? We're just going to have it all around here be part of you. And you can stretch up to this end of the highway. And you can get some more territory. I want all the areas to all border each other, so yeah, you can then. But actually, everyone not accessing the highway, is the water. We can then buff it to 95. Oh, buff it to 100. Is power doing fine? Power's doing fine. This seems like an immediate crisis. I hate these. When do we unlock the renewable version? Oh, we need to get to 13,000 people fast. Because there are going to be a lot of dead people. Not in a bad way, there just are going to be a lot of dead people. How many can this hold? 3,000. Not that many. I might end up just making a section just to store the dead. I reckon if the sea was only a bit higher, this is... I reckon this was Big Lake or estuary or mouth of a river that got blocked up. This is literally protected by this. If this ever floods, these guys are cooked. Or if I just remove all the soil there, they're also cooked. I have so much power over these people, so if they ever think about complaining about taxes, they're going to be complaining about being dead after. Yeah, probably don't. I might make a road cutting across here, like straight through Hadrian's Hill. There's another wall there. Also a factory. So we bought that. So we only need. So we need to buy this one with that island. This one. We're on. Oh yeah, we're on a colossal island. It's probably going to be the most populous. That's going to be another major island over there. I mean, this island has both motorways cutting across it. One cuts across most of it, the other one only cuts. Yeah, because this island already contains 3,760 people. No one lives here or anywhere else. But this is definitely going to be the most colossal of any of the islands because it, stretches from the edge of the map to the other edge of the map. I mean, you can buy some other islands, but ironically, you can buy all of that one, but not all of this one. What have we got? Free public transport. I haven't even set up public transport. Highway with sound barriers. All that stuff I'm never going to use. And even if I do use it, I'm not rich enough to afford it. Royal bus station. Compact. I might buy a compact bus station just to run my buses out of. We're just going to do this. And then but something we are going to do is we're going to buy this. Now I shall be able. We are just going to do. We can just place that there and then not high enough. 125. 130. 104, there we go. Now I have this. We're going to start with Bastian 1, which is going to start here. It's then going to go here, up to some industries, down here, 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 here. I don't know, here, here, there, down, 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 down. We will just have to go in and add some more stops. This is obviously just a very brief journey around most of it. There. was it? So the only thing is we might actually leave that stop. But another one we're gonna do is we're gonna have here the here to here to here here to here to here there here here there there and there. So what we want to do is turn it down to half. 3 buses and well, 8 might be overkill. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna reduce it to 25%. So 4 and 2. So what we are gonna do though is I'm gonna buff it up to 80 because generally, yeah. And these can also have 80. What's happened? That guy has. Oh, it's caught on fire. This is actually essential. We can't have this done. That done. Fine. There we go. That was terrifying. Not the trees round here though. We have been live streaming for well over an hour. I'm gonna start thinking about finishing. Now I just want to see how the buses are doing. 4 might actually not be enough. You know what? We're gonna buff it up to 50%. Reasonably, I probably should have always had them. So that's 3 buses on this line. This is gonna say we have 11 buses in service right now. So 8 on the main. What's traffic like? 92. The main roads are a bit, but the rest of the roads are fine. Probably, I mean, mostly it's here and here. I mean, there are other ways to get around. Now, my Hadrian's. Check where was the tile? It was here, so yeah, I bought the Hadrian one right now. This is still Hadrian's Wall in my mind, and it will never stop being. Just gonna check some really random thing. Also, city budget is about 9,000-10,000. Taxation versus value. Obviously, the value was actually destroying it, but treasury. Value is absolutely destroying treasury, but it is just gonna destroy. And I had so much, but then I wasted it all on road building and buses and making my citizens happy, which is obviously the biggest waste. I'm gonna think about how to grow it even more eventually. Oh, you get metro at that point. I still haven't got tram. I might get, if any of the particular stops get busy. We've already got 44 people using it a week, which is good. We don't want to have a full-on bus rapid transit. That's all I'm saying, because we might end up getting bus rapid transit. I think what we might do is, since there are really busy spots, we might run a tram down. We might have a tram that runs from here, that runs from like here along this road, terminating here. You know what? We're gonna go in and make this a main road. I mean, how much does it cost? Upgrade per cell. Does it not cost anything? Do they cost the same to build? It says yo to medium, which is kind of what we're doing. Like, these are the major roads, kind of. But realistically, this is gonna have to be. So there isn't, is there a tram dual carriageway? There is. Let me just check. Realistically, that is the road we're gonna be running. Why I'm also just gonna no, we don't want to upgrade it currently. That is only if we ever end up running trams. We might just run bus rapid transit. Oh no, no, no. Here's an idea. How much money does it save? 32 cells a week. 25. Realistically, a decent amount, especially considering how much road network we have. I just think they can't stop on this road, so I might end up converting this back and this back. This is being weird. Yeah, I think there's just something wrong with the game, or it's intended to be like that. It might actually be intentional. We don't want to run that. We want to run standard dual carriageway. I mean, what's it like? No, not dual carriageway. 4-lane, 2-lane each way, but it doesn't have to be dual carriageway. And then it's just going to terminate there. What we want to do Yes, that is one road, and this... I don't want that to extend, I actually just want it to extend to... There we go. This is now like a major road. But obviously depends on where you see exit. First the exits here for... we'll see exit at this terminus. Lots of traffic, some of it even coming from really quite far up. This is the furthest up road. But I do think there's enough traffic for that to have a tram ride. Are there any bus lines? Somehow one has done this. I think the colour might be the problem. Nope, it's not fixed it. One just does and doesn't exist. I might end up having to replace it with a new one eventually, but I can't be bothered to do that because it's already 7:30. Yep. So if you've please subscribe if you want to see more. This stream if you enjoyed it. Show if you think other people enjoy it. What else have I got to say? Yeah, subscribe if you want to see more. Visit the channel page if you want to see more immediately, but subscribe. So you can go through new activities if you ever go on subscription feed, which I only ever go on it if I want to find a specific channel. So yeah, that as well. Hit the notification bell if you want to be informed when new uploads, but obviously it can be annoying if you've got the notification bell on like 40 channels. That's why I only have it on like 1 or 2 channels. I think I only have it on 1, but I do also have it on if anyone comments on my videos, because I don't get, hundreds of comments. I don't even get like a dozen. If you get yes than 1 comment per video, it's not annoying. Just fix the power. But if you do get more, then I reckon it'll get annoying. Haven't I got enough power yet? No. I can't afford any more. You know what? There we go. This is fine. Just check. This has 1,000 residents. This has 1,000 residents, and this has 1,000. So yeah, no, none of them actually have a majority. You are the biggest, but there's also that, which means that it's nice. I mean, we've got 4,000. Are the population stable? Has this built its entirety up? Anyways. Oh, yeah, regaining. We leveling up. Yay. Educate more citizens. Educate more citizens. Educate. I do actually need to make the. I know I was doing the outro. It just occurred to me I need to build a high school. We can build it like. That covers basically all there. If I just look at the school, doesn't cover here. That's the only problem. That covers most of here, but I mean, you know what? No, what they say. There we go. I've both added more and supported services because that should mean that this now stretches down most of the way. It should buff populations of these two. Anyways, yeah. Check. That's doing fine. But this is doing fine as well. And you've only got 300 people, and you've only got like 300 people. I think most of it is covered with capacity. Yeah, basically the entire. There's a bit missing here. I can't afford. What's that? So 59% of the population is uneducated, 39% is educated, and 1.2% is well educated. Oh, it's going up. How do I? I think lots of people come in as adults who aren't educated, which is why. Anyways, I've been Hive for approximately an hour and 25. So I think, I mean, if I do another like hour and 15, I'll probably cover it. So they're actually average about 50 odd minutes. But anyways, yeah, the outro, I already did it. But anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your day and bye bye.